Hello everyone and welcome back. We are, I believe, towards the end of chapter 5. I don't know how much more there's going to be beyond this, but we are currently in Ravenous and we're about to head north towards the mine to try to find Agate, who is hunting down Loewe and the dragon. We've done all of the side quests that are available to us. Nothing else showed up since then, so we're just working on the main story, which is getting very intense, and this music does not fit. So I can quickly explore and see if there are treasure chests. Oh, nice. It's for Zin. Ooh, more Sepeth. I really need to figure out what in the world I want with my characters and their ornaments. I have no clue what I want, so I don't know what to give them. That is something I need to figure out at this point. I'm already pretty far into the game to still have no clue what I want. I forgot how ridiculous this road was. We haven't been up here in a long time. Ooh, almost walked right into you, and there's not even a chest there. There are fewer chests than I hoped. Got a couple useful things, but mostly just eh. Oh no. This is the entrance to the abandoned mine. The door's open. Do you think... Estelle, look! The chain's been cut. It looks recent, too. I knew it. Most certainly our red-headed errant hero's work. He must be within. We have to hurry and catch him. Alright, that should be enough. We'll need a bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, this is the sort of job he'd shove off on me. Having a bad day? Well, hi, Agate. I have a guest, it seems. You're that red lieutenant from before, aren't you? You got that same golden sword. Been a while, you bastard. Agate Krosner, the Heavy Blade. Bracer rank C. No, you were promoted to rank B after the coup. No surprise that a former member of the intelligence division would already know that. You were always sneaking around in the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in arrests or anything nice like that today. I'm just gonna slice that smug look right off your face. Confident, aren't we? Shouldn't be. One-on-one against Loewe seems like a very bad idea. I wouldn't call what happened showy, personally. It was certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. I've had a look at the records of every bracer in this country. You and I are very similar in some ways, Agate Krosner. Similar, huh? You don't know shit, so don't say shit. You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal. So what could possibly drive you to engage me alone? You think I give a damn about my chances of winning? I can't stand you. I'll take any chance I can get to kick your ass. Unbelievable. This is the extent of your power? I won't even need the dragon. What? Ugh. We may be similar in some ways, but there's one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords. The hell are you? I wield mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You only wield yours in a desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment, your rage lets you flee from your grief. But in the end, you're only deluding yourself. Shut up. Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you will never move forward. As you are now, you are neither fit for enlightenment nor the path I follow. You will always remain incomplete. Shut the hell up. Was that Agate's voice? The way it's echoing. I think he must be in the big open mining pit. Come on, let's hurry. Oh, it doesn't actually give me a map. Rude, okay. I don't remember where the mining pit is, but I know I don't want to go there first. I vaguely remember this area, I think. Huh? This bridge was broken the last time we came here. It must have been repaired in the interim. Perhaps by the Royal Army or local miners? What the? Estelle? What's wrong? This way should lead right into the mining pit. Why is it blocked off by rocks? Perhaps the dragon did something that caused the passage to cave in? Okay then. I'll use my cannon. Stan? No, hold your blasting for now. A large explosion could simply cause the tunnel to further collapse. But... Tita, I know how you feel, but stay calm, okay? Let's see if we can find another way around. You mean like that bridge we just discovered? I also realized I didn't check any of Tita's equipment. I don't know if I have better gear for her or not. No, not really. Do I have a higher one I can give her? It does not look like it. Let's give her action 3. Do I have EP2? Yes. Okay. At least boost her a little bit. guessing that's the way forward, so I don't want to go there just yet. I'm gonna get myself lost, though, probably. Was that food I just discovered in a chest again? Yes. We found steak in a treasure chest. It heals 10,000 though, that's ridiculous. Oh, that's water. Okay. I was wondering why I got stuck. So there's the bridge. Okay. I think I went everywhere now. I don't even know. Damn you! Careless. As the one mercy I can offer you, I'll end this quickly. Oh no. Oh no. Broke his sword. You know, possibly almost killed him, but that's not the point. Now then, it's almost time. I should also alter the Gospel's control style while I still have a moment. Just a damn second. I'm not done yet. It's not over yet. That's Agate! You still cling to that broken lump of iron. As you wish. You shall die as broken as your blade. Short stuff. The hell are you doing? I was worried about you, Agate, so I came here with Estelle and... You. Stop them. So the Gospel controls the dragon. That's terrifying. What do we do? Please. Stay away, please. You idiot. You think please will work on him? Just run already. The granddaughter of Zeiss's Professor Russell, Tita Russell. I'd heard you were a child genius, but no genius would ever behave so recklessly. In truth, I'm not fond of harming women or children. Still, I'll do what I must. Now be a good girl and move. You son of a bitch. I won't move. I won't. Agate's always saving me, so I have to help him back. I have to. No, that's not it. Not just it. He's blunt, and he always looks annoyed. He always treats me like a kid and calls me things like short stuff, but he's really very nice, and he's always watching out for me. He means so much to me. I love him. So I won't move, no matter what. You're a very brave little girl, though I can hardly believe you cared that much for such a blockhead. Seems you aren't the only ones who wish to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now. That was one of the most heartwarming and heartbreaking scenes. Oh, Tita. Well, hello, General Morgan. Haven't seen you for a while. They finally show their faces. Now we can begin the final experiment. That's not good. Wait, you... Don't forget, Agate Krosner. So long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you protect anything you deem important. Wait! Now look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what felt like forever. I'm so not letting you get away after all that. Estelle Bright, you too should take this to heart. Huh? Once this experiment ends, our plan will enter its next stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to... Curse you, dragon! You will not flee! All hands, fire! Fire! Bring it down! Aw, poor dragon. Oh, as if your cannons can do anything against a legend. Let us go, Ragnar the Ancient. The dragon didn't even want to be involved. They dragged him into this. Not his fault. Poor Ragnar. This has got to be like the end of chapter 5, right? I have to be close. But wait! Why aren't we chasing him? What are you doing? Does this have something to do with your stupid bracer grudge? Not in the slightest. That monster wasn't even scratched by rounds from a combat vessel. What do you intend to do that cannons cannot? Well, General, even to you, Your Highness, I shall not yield this point. Courage and recklessness are different things. Your Highness, I'm sure you saw the damage to bows and revenue. This has, in essence, become a war. A war? Yes, you're right. Leave the bread to the bakers, Miss Bright. If this is a war, the professionals will handle it. And if you want my advice, you're better off searching for Ouroboros' center of command. What? I'm kidding. Oh, Agate's all injured again. Agate? Take it easy, okay? I just finished patching you up. You are the heavy blade, Agate, yes? Cassius tells me you're quite an active young bracer. Don't care what the old man said. General, listen. Leave the bread to the bakers? War to the professionals? You're seriously saying that? Of course I'm serious. Unlike bracers who exist only to protect private citizens, we must protect the country as a whole. We must protect liberal soil and those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that can protect liberal soil and those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh. Whoa, Agate. Agate, calm down, please. You're always too late. You idiots move like slugs. You just worry about keeping everyone in step. You can't do shit without orders. You can't even protect the things you say you will. You can't do it now. And you didn't do it 10 years ago. I wonder. Who the hell could leave it to you? This time, gotta protect Misha and myself. He doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. He's simply exhausted, physically and mentally. He was making an even bigger fuss than usual. For now, he needs rest in his own bed. His home is in Revenue. My ship can take him that far, at least. Thank you. Wait a minute, how do you know Agate's house is in Revenue? I remembered that I met him once before. The little boy from that day has grown quite a bit. What day? It was immediately after the 100 Days' War. The day the memorial to his sister and the other villagers was erected. He's not even telling us himself. We're learning from General Morgan. I see. What a mess. Miss Bright, General, sir. I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble. No. In the end, we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry we weren't of much help, really. You've no reason to disparage yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on the loose, you have proven indispensable in the aid you have given others. You successfully evacuated the market, and Mr. Krosner's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you bracers could have responded so quickly. I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that. But about Agate. Is it true that during the war, his little sister was, It is, yes. Liberal's forces and the Imperial Army were fighting on the village's outskirts. During the battle, some Erebonian incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of the homes were burnt, and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Misha Krosner. I have goosebumps. I knew it was coming, but I still have goosebumps. In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for that entire incident. The defensive line we established to protect the village ended up doing little more than drawing the fighting into it. The end result was large portions of the village being laid waste. And the order to establish the defensive line came from my desk. You can very easily say that the blood of those people is on my hands. General, sir, please, you don't need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, that's all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding. No, Ryson, you needn't make excuses for me. Those sort of justifications hold no meaning for those who lost family, those like that red-haired young man. After the battle, I attended the funeral for the village's dead as a representative of the army. I still clearly remember the eyes of one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage. Eyes such as I have never seen before or since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Agate never blamed the Erebonians, or the Royal Army, or even you, General. The person he blamed was himself. What do you mean? All I know is what I observed, but Agate always seemed to blame himself in some way for Misha's death. Wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself it was. And then, after practically torturing himself over what happened, he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer, to find a way to make it up to Misha. I always thought his time as a street thug in Rouen was because of that. Because he never found his answer. He did eventually get his head screwed back on, and began walking the path of a bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, that same anger at himself. How terrible. Hey, General? Are you sure you won't let us bracers help against the dragon? What? We definitely have some strong points the army doesn't. We're smaller, so we can respond faster. We're closer to the civilian population. It's a bit easier for us to get to places where the army has trouble getting to, too. I know we could help if you'd let us. But now that I've heard all this, I think Agate became a bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. Yeah, I think I can understand now why Agate became a bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a bracer when he lost Mom, after all. So to prove the potential of bracers, and more than anything, to help the people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So please, let us help you. Beautifully said, Estelle. I wonder, had bracers been in Bose 10 years ago, could it all have been... It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I will be taking command of army operations against the dragon. I need to head back to the Haken Gate and hold counsel over our next moves. I will take your suggestion under advisement. So then, do not be hasty. I merely said I would take it under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of our deliberations. That is all I can promise. Right, we understand. The orchestra tenses, awaiting a single word. I cannot wait. I must pardon myself here, then. Ryzen, my thanks for your hospitality. No, please come by any time. Okay, we better get back to Bose. Agate should probably stay here, huh? He's going to need at least a few days to recover from his wounds. We should let him sleep for now. Yeah, good idea. Let's check in on him before we go, and fill in Tita with what's going on. Oh, Elder Ryson? I know now's not the best time to ask, but please take care of Agate for us. You don't need to worry. He's part of our family here. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, a dragon is nothing. We should be thanking the goddess no one's died yet. She was just as strong-willed and stubborn as her brother, perhaps even more so. When she set her mind on something, she was the type who never let it go until she damn well made it happen. I sometimes can't help but wonder what the future would have held for her. I think she would have been head of the orchards by now, if only. It's the first time we've been in his house. Estelle! Hi, Tita. How's Agate doing? He's still asleep, but his face looks a lot better, so I think he'll be okay so long as he gets a lot of rest. I see. So this is Agate's house, huh? It is small, but it is warm and comfortable. It's so loving. This must be where he lived with his sister. Hey! This photograph. This looks like a picture of when Agate was a kid. That means this girl must be... Yes, I think it's Misha. What a sweet little child. She and Agate seem to have been quite close. I think so too. Agate and Misha look really happy after all. Yeah, they really do. Agate looks about 14 in this, so Misha would be... what, 12? Agate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster. I bet he was an interesting kid. Still though, why did Agate keep quiet about his sister? He kept talking about her as if she was still alive. Yeah, but if you think about it, Agate never said Misha was alive. He said he comes back to visit, and I bet he meant he visits her grave. Now that you mention it, yeah. He still should have known we had the wrong idea about it, though. Why wouldn't he correct us? I don't know, but Agate said once work calmed down a bit, he'd introduce us all. I think he was going to tell us then. That's right. I bet that's it. Well, we can ask him later when he intended, but, Tita? We need to head back to the Bose Guild House soon, but, what is it? Oh, I see. Estelle? You don't need to say anything, Tita. You're gonna say you want to stay behind and take care of Agate, right? Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I can read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing. Leave the rest to us, Tita. You can focus on helping Agate heal, alright? We understand. Thank you so much. Aw, you don't need to thank us. There's only one thing I'll ask you to do. When Agate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay? You mean the stuff about the bracers and army working together? Yeah. Also, I want you to stop Agate from doing anything reckless. Physically, if necessary. You're not to let him out of this bed until he's fully healed. Got it? Yeah, I'll do my best. Estelle, everyone, be careful, okay? Alright, we're going to stop this episode right here. In the next one, we will head back to Bose and continue on with the main story from there. We've got to be very close to the end of Chapter 5. There can't be much left. Probably just a bunch of cutscenes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.